collectors, well, here we are. We're finally down to it. You know, when I've been really looking forward to doing the review on this one, but life's been getting in the way. Jabberwocky, otherwise known as Dragonfly. It's definitely not the biggest HasLab. It's definitely hefty, and it's definitely, you know, chunky in this box. It's about 21 pounds. I don't know if the Mandalorian Razor Crest was 21 pounds, but I do remember the box being bigger than this. But anyways, let's get to it. Here it is. I'm excited to rip into it. I'll start off when we get, I'm not going to show you just breaking into this box. That's silly. Let's get to the box, the actual box of it, because I know there's layers of it, and then we'll get to the unboxing. All right, so there it is. Just unboxed it. Boy, it was hard getting through. It's two boxes, an outside box, an inside box, and then this box, and then there's a box inside this box. It's like we're playing Russian dolls over here or something. The artwork looks beautiful, absolutely astounding. I really like it. They spent some time on it. Dragonfly, you got the logo up here across the top. What do you have over here on the side? You got that right there. What do you have on the back? And that's what you get on the back, a nice little profile view of it. Boy, that looks wonderful. That looks great. What's on the bottom? Let's check. Oh, nice. Hold on. So that's what's on the bottom. A nice, really cool schematic. You could actually frame that and it look awesome. So very cool. I dig that. And here's what's on the side over here. Look at that. Very cool as well. Got a little like a fight scene, something. Oh, man, it looks nice. Let's get into unboxing this monstrosity. Oh, look. Requires batteries. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's the box. Let's get into this thing. Let's tear it open. I think the opening is, I'll try to give you the best shots of it as I'm opening. We got a circle tape right here. Let's open it here. Oh, look at that. Yeehaw Champion. G.I. Joe. All right, let's see what we have right up here. Let me put this up before I poke myself with this knife. Right up on the top here, we have, what do we have? I don't know. This is, let's take all these pieces out real quick. Oh, it comes in sections, all right? We've got this metal section. We've got, these are probably the figures over here. And this is probably the cockpit. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. All right. So, let's get into the figures first. So, I'm pretty sure these are the figures. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen anybody unbox this. I don't know. I haven't seen any reviews or anything like that. I've just seen pictures. So, let's go ahead and open it and see what's in it. Oh, very nice. Now, I'm not going to do reviews on the figures just yet. I'll do those later. All four figures looking great. William Wild Bill Hardy. This is something that one of the members pointed out to me. I want you guys to see this. It doesn't bother me very much, but it does look like a huge mistake. William Wild Bill Hardy, Jane Glinda Mulligan, and David Crazy Leg Thomas. Who's this guy? Ripcord, it's just Ripcord. It doesn't bother me that much, but I mean, they all look really good. Wild Bill looks really, oh man, I like the way he looks right there. Look at him. He's like looking down, kinda. Oh man, that looks kind of neat. You got Ripcord there as well. He's kind of looking, oh man, that's really good pose. Jane Glinda there, and then you've got Crazy Legs over there at the side. They all look great. They all look great. You know what? When Hasbro does a good job, you know, when any company does a good job, it's a good job. I can't take nothing away from them. The figures I'm not really here for. I'm really here for, well, I am, but I'm not. The main star is this guy. This is why we all went into it. I almost dropped the whole thing. Dragonfly. Boom! Look at this thing. Holy moly. We got tons of stickers in here. All kinds of stickers so that you can be, so you can sticker the heck out of everything. You got an instruction guide. Don't put it in, you got this thing, so that says don't put it in your mouth. Look at all the stickers you get here. Very nice. You got, wow, these are different. You got these stickers also. I'm not sure. Okay. And then you've got, I really like these. This is the one I like. I like this one. So I'm torn in between this one and of course this one. So anyways, this other one, crazy one, I don't know what's going, it's fine, whatever, but I'm not doing that. Anyways, there you go. You got some stickers there. What else do we have? You got some rocket effects, and we'll be looking at those later. A little bit closer. Hopefully this doesn't go too long. You've got these gigantic missiles. Twin Sparrows there. Man, that's huge. It's huge. Am I gonna remember where all, oh, and then you've got the two giant fire effects for the missiles right here. Look at that, very nice. They've listened to us. They put the fire here and the smoke in the back. Well, that's smart. It's finally caught on to that. You've got the tracking gun up here that goes at the front. Very nice. We'll check that out. Then we've got the blades right here. Got all the blades there. Then you've got the tails, the tail back here, the two tails on the system there. You got the dumb rocket launchers. So there's that. And now, boom. So what's in that? Oh, that might be the flight stand. Here it is. Here is this massive creature known as the Dragonfly in two pieces. Well, I hope this thing doesn't go for very long. So there it is. It's looking terrific. It's looking very nice. Oh, look, it's got the tracking gun here already. Huh. Then what's, we'll have to check that out. Maybe I'm going crazy. It feels nice. It feels nice in my hands. Very cool. I can't wait to do the effects on it. So it looks great. I really like it. Well, I really don't want to drop that. And here is the tail part of it, right here. There you go. Now, I have been hearing some sad situations where people end up with wing flaps that are too different, that are the same side. I'm hoping that's not the case here. You got these guys here, some weapons, some additional accoutrement there. We'll check that out. I think that's all that's in here. Let me move this out of the way and then I'll be right back. All right, I have no idea what's in here. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I was right. It's the display base. I like when they do some extra touches like this. So that's very nice. You got the flight stand, which is very nice of them to include. I don't know if I could get that vehicle on the, I don't know if I could hang it from the ceiling. It might be too heavy, but you know, we're gonna give it a shot. What else do we have? Okay, so this is where some people were getting kind of upset because they had the same side. It doesn't look like I got the same side. It looks like I got the right side. But yeah, I've heard some horror stories of people getting the wrong sides. And the rotors for the Dragonfly there. And some more missile pods. I like that we have all of these different choices or different options. All right, let's put it together. Let's, next time you'll see it, it'll all be put together. All right, collectors, well, here it is. It didn't even take that long to put it together, actually. It was actually pretty simple. I didn't need too many instructions. You know, I refer to them every once in a while, but wow. All I could say is, well, I will say this. I am heavily disappointed in one thing. I mean, I'm just beside myself that that I didn't buy another one. I'm disappointed in myself. So here's the thing. We'll go through this real quick, kind of share some of my thoughts. I'm probably going to have to freehand some of this a little bit because I want to get in there and I want to show it to you. And then on top of that, I want to get the scale of it. It is big. It's massive. Matter of fact, 1 second. Now, is it to scale? No. Apaches are much larger than this. I don't know. Maybe this is a new type of, helicopter or whatever. But this is about, let me see. I'm just eyeballing it here. 34 inches long-ish. That's what I'm going to say. And then the rotors, I mean, if you go from rotor end to rotor end, it is about 30 inches long. So 30 by 34 if you go rotor to rotor. So it's gigantic, guys. It's huge. Now, the good thing is I found a spot for it, and I'm not going to have to hang it up from the ceiling, but I am going to have to rearrange my G.I. Joe display of my classic G.I. Joes. I'm going to have to take some of that stuff down. But oh my gosh, it's well worth it for this guy right here. So let's do something real quick. I have not gotten any figure, and like I said, I'll probably do the figures later, and tinker around with them a little bit later. But the real star of the show is this is the entire reason we bought it, right? So let's get old Duke inside the Dragonfly real quick. Don't know if you guys want to go through this, but I'll probably just fast forward through this. All right, so they're in there. I do have one, I have a little bit of a complaint, but I understand why they did it. So here's the deal. These things right here, to me, let me show you. These belt buckles here, there's half. This one goes underneath and this one goes on top. I'm not going to fiddle around with them too much. Same thing with Dukes over here. I'm not going to fiddle around with it too much because I can see those breaking. I can see that's a point of failure for it. I would have done one of two things. Either made these magnets so they can, rare earth magnets so they can stick together. They're not very expensive, Hasbro. And then you would have just snapped them into place, or you should have made this material a little bit more malleable, to make sure that it fits in there correctly. It's not a big deal to me. I'm not going to be taking figures in and out of there all the time. Wild Bill's going to jump in there, and Wild Bill's probably going to stay in there. I mean, Wild Bill is a part of this vehicle, so fantastic. It does open up that way. You've got, it kind of opens up from the side here, so Wild Bill can jump out if he wants to. And on this side, let's bring it over here. On this side, it does open up that way so that your passenger or your weapons person can jump out. Very nice. I mean, everything functions as it's supposed to. You've got some panels here that you could, somebody can be working on over here. Check that out. You've got some details in there. You got the turbines that are going in there. What else? I think you've got some more panels in here. All right, so here's the other panel, and it's right down here. So not only do you have a cannon here, you got a cannon here also, which he can probably aim with his heads-up display. But you also, this thing is gigantic. So the panel, you have another panel over here, so he's got more cannons. Jeez, man. He's got cannons galore. There, you got another panel there. Same, some more cannons there. Here's the other little cannon here. But then you also have the tracker there. If you notice, my particular Dragonfly does not have a winch. I kitted it out with the cannon there, the big Sparrow missile, the couple of warheads down there, or smart bombs or guided bombs down there. So same thing over here, a Sparrow, a couple of other guided bombs, and then some dumb bombs here. That's because mine is an attack helicopter. He's not going to come rescue you. I mean, Wild Bill can if he wants to land and come get you. But yeah, this is an attack helicopter to me. This moves down here. This has got some rotation up here. And we're going to get to the, lights and stuff in just a second. But these come off. You have so many options, guys. Like I said, you have the winch, which actually works. It worked for me. It goes in like that. And then, of course, you can lower it this way or bring it back up this way. Works perfectly fine. No issues here. Worked great. Let's see what else you have. You have the other dumb missile. If you don't want the cannon on there, you can do another more symmetric, dumb missile pod over here where you just fire the missiles and, they just go. And then, of course, you have, oh man, they give you 4 of these effects, right? So you can take one of these effects here. I'm pretty sure, let's see. I wonder why they wrapped it up in all this. I like that Hasbro's doing something a little better. These pop off. Let me see if I can pop one off without jacking it up. Let's see. Come here, you. I popped one off earlier. Oh. So this is for the smaller rockets. You see that? See, that's for the dumb pods down there, the small dumb rockets. So that's a smaller one. And then you have this bigger one. Yeah, this one has the bigger. I thought it was just for that one. So they give you a couple of effects there. Very nice. I can't talk smack right now about Hasbro. They've really outdone themselves. They've done a really good job here. So today, I'm not done talking smack about them. So these go in that. So there you go. So he's firing off one of those. Boom. And then where's the other? Look at these things. They look like corn cobs. Look at these massive effects over here. Sheesh. Massive effects. Oh, I like the way they did this. Oh, come on. Oh, now it's getting to be a pain with all this little wrapping stuff. All right. I'll stop complaining. So you can take this off. I like the way they did this. And so, come on. So you basically attach the Sparrow missile to it right there. I think this is a Sparrow. What do I know? I didn't fly airplanes. I was down on the ground. Look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. Look at that. Oh, the beauty of it. Just amazing. Just really great. I can't say nothing bad. I can't say nothing bad about it. Let's put that in there. Take that off. Put this back on. Looks great. Looks great. Pop all these little effects off. All right. El Momento, the truth. To me, one of the, oh, look, you know what? I forgot to show you this too. Up on the back over here, for direction, these little guys over here move like this. That's what, so he can come, turn right, left, whatever. And then I guess, now this didn't want to come off for me and I wasn't going to force it. But I'm sure this tail piece, it says in there it comes off, but I'm really not going to dink around with it too much. And basically, to me, this is basically what keeps it stable, I guess, in flight. It's kind of like plays a part of a rotor, but instead of it's like, I don't know, I guess it's a thruster back here instead of a rotor. So there you go. Yeah, wow, what an amazing feat that Hasbro did. Let me turn off the lights and let me kind of go freehand with it to show you how beautiful this thing looks in the dark. So what y'all think of that? Now I'm kind of freehanding it a little bit, but wow, right? It's very cool. Let me go grab a couple of other vehicles just to show you some size comparison so you can get a true picture of what it looks like up against another vehicle. All right, so here we are with it and the vamp, well, my gridiron vamp. If you can get the scale from above, there it is. It's about half the size. Well, you know, maybe like, if you get right up close to it, it's not really half the size, is it? It's about, I would say about 40% of the size of the Dragonfly. So there's that. Let me go grab another vehicle so you guys can have a little bit more size comparison. Here it is next to the Bobby Valla Vanguard. The Vanguard is definitely bigger than half the size of it. If I would have had to guess, it's maybe about 65-70% the size of the Dragonfly. You know, still very cool. Both vehicles looking really great. Yeah, you know, these, you know, it would great diorama stuff, right? Just, you know, the helicopter, the Dragonfly brings a lot of value to it. Like if you're going to do a diorama or some world building, you know, this vehicle, I can't wait to even get the Rattler. I'm so glad I got two of those, but just the Dragonfly by itself, a ton of world building there. Let me grab one more vehicle. All right, there you go. I kind of grabbed a couple of more vehicles there. I grabbed my customized little tiger paw, baby tiger paw up here. I know a lot of people are gonna freak out. Oh my gosh, what did you do with that tiger paw? I made it my own. Feel free to do the same with yours. And then just for fun, I put the gridiron trouble bubble, you know, Zentradi scout ship or whatever the heck Harmony Gold is going to sue me for later. But anyways, I love the way that thing looks. And, you know, just for scale again, look at the ginormity of this thing, right? It's huge, man. But I'm very happy with my purchase. If I was to rate this HasLab, is it the best HasLab? If you're gonna make me pick between HasLabs right now, I have to tell you, I can't. I really can't. I love the hiss. I love this Dragonfly. But as soon as the Rattler comes out, the Rattler to me, because I had it, I mean, my cousin had the Dragonfly, and so we messed around with it. But I had the Rattler. And if you're gonna make me pick, I'm gonna pick the Rattler. So I'm really looking forward to the Rattler. But again, as it stands right now, which one of these two, I can't pick. I almost love the Dragonfly and the hiss equally. The hiss is just great for its own set, right? Just tank killer, tank, and now we're gonna have another tank killer from the Cobra arsenal. Man, I'm glad that Joe's got an attack helicopter because Cobra seems to leaving him behind, you know, and I'm glad they also got one of these. I mean, Joe's got one of these too, but man, Cobra's really stepping up their game. Now, here's what I'm super scared of. What in the heck is Gridiron gonna come up for this freaking thing? It's gonna be insane. Oh, and Gridiron just shipped me the other mech variant, the one without the trouble bubble, and it's just a mech. Oh man, I'm looking forward to taking a look at that. But anyways, I'm very satisfied with the Dragonfly. I'm very happy with it. You know, I forgot to show you the gun turret moves up here, up and down. This one only goes up and down up here like this. It doesn't turn, and it's got those bullets down there. It's just really great. They did a really good job on it. I gotta admit. So as far as the HasLab is concerned, from a rating it, you know, from what it looks like to the fun, the world building, it's a 5. It's a straight up 5. Is it a must have? No, because it's a HasLab. But to me, mine came in perfect with everything I asked for. So everything that was advertised, and sometimes people give stuff, oh, I wish it would have had this, so I'm going to take points off for it, or I'm going to hit it with. If the figure or if the thing that you bought has exactly what they promised you, and nothing more, nothing less, then I mean, I don't know how I can take points unless something is malfunctioning. And nothing in this Dragonfly malfunctioned for me. Everything was exactly as it was supposed to be. I think the only thing that I didn't like that we touched on earlier was that little thing, the way they designed that. Now, I didn't know how they were going to design that, so that's why I didn't like that. But outside of that, I don't, I loved it. It was great. It's a 5.0. It's a great work. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's a joy. I'm going to go and put this thing in a place of honor on top of my Vintage Joe displays. And I'm freehanding this because, when you do these crazy reviews like this, you got to freehand a lot of it. I'm sorry if the camera's moving all crazy for you guys, but I loved it. Love this thing. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Rattler now. I want my Rattler. I want my 2 Rattlers. And finally, I'll give you this bit of advice. Do not go buy, if you are having, like me, you're heavily disappointed in yourself because you didn't get another one of these. Do not go out and buy one right now unless you're a glutton for punishment, because you got Christmas and you got the hype. So just wait 7 months. You've already got one. Just wait. Unless you didn't buy any at all and you feel like getting ravaged on the secondary market, then hey, have at it. Who am I to tell you what you do with your money? So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to the members for all their input, generosity, and guidance. I had a particular member who was asking me to do this review. I was almost savoring it till I got it. Did it let me down? Not at all. Fantastic review. And the great part is, boy, I get to mess around with this thing for a whole week now, because I took all Thanksgiving off. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited I get to do some world building with this, some playing around with it, and it's just, what a time to be a collector of G.I. Joes. Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Special thanks to the members. If you're enjoying the content, consider liking, consider subscribing. And as always, if you're doing this hobby and it brings a gigantic smile to your face, you're doing it right. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling these out.